Hello everybody and welcome to JGod Gaming. Today's video I'm going to be focusing on the MP40's best class setup after the DLC 3 update. If you didn't know, they added a new basic training when you prestige the Cavalry Division, and what happens is that one is called Specialist. So when you equip this Specialist basic training, you unlock tiers, and once you hit 800 score, you basically get 15 different basic trainings equipped all at once, and you become a walking super soldier. So let's get into the class setup. So for the division, I'm going to start off with that one because that one's actually a big deal. I'm actually using the Infantry Division, which I almost never use after the update that modified the divisions, which made Armored probably the best all-around division at that time. I'm actually running infantry, so I can get 4 attachments, and it'll work with any weapon. You can get those 4 attachments, and then pretty much what you're going to want to do is run Specialist. And once you run Specialist, you can select 3 different basic trainings. The 3 that I chose were Hunker, Escalation, and Clandestine. The Clandestine didn't really matter, but priority I wanted Hunker first, just so that I can get that nade protection after 2-3 kills, depending on what mode I'm playing. So once I got that, and then I boot it up, and then once you hit 800 score, you basically become a walking super soldier. It really depends on the game mode you're going to be playing. This can be a little bit trickier. Obviously in TDM, each kill is 100. If you get assists, that'll actually count towards it. But if you go to Gridiron, for example, you're only going to get 50 for kill, 150 for ball carrier. It's going to be a little trickier. So let's actually get into the actual loadout for the MP40. I'm actually running extended mags, rapid fire, suppressor, and advanced rifling. So since I can actually have 4 attachments and be able to stack it a little bit more, and it's essentially the combination of my non-suppressor class with my suppressor class. So basically I got all 4 of those attachments, allowed me to continue going off. And that new basic training, what happens is once you get to that 400 score and then obviously unlock all of them, you can actually, for every double kill, it automatically reload. So basically you can just run around shooting, picking up double kills, and it'll continue to fill up your magazine as long as you continue those speeds. If you do enjoy the video so far, remember to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on those notifications. If you're new to the channel, typically the second half of the video I like to show off a little bit of gameplay, kind of breaking down my thought process as I'm playing, to hopefully provide a little bit of tips and tricks as I play. So you can stick around for that. It's going to be Flak Tower, me absolutely demolishing the enemy team. So let's go ahead and get into that second half portion, and here we go. This is actually the match right after that shipment match that we just saw the end of. So let's go ahead and get into it. You're going to see me pulling out the MP40, and then I'm ready to just kind of start running around. I don't typically run around a lot just because it puts you in a bad position. It's not the most tactical play. You really got to have really good map awareness, and at the end of the day, you got to trust your teammates, which you'll see that actually backfires at me on only at one point in this entire match. It does start off a little bit slow because it's only 3v3. I can see my teammates running around with the shotgun, so I know he's going to be great at range when he sits in that window, kind of locking that down. So I go ahead and melt that guy. They're not going to see me on the map either, because once I start running around, get all my basic trainings, I'm going to have flanker on. So they're not going to be able to see me while I'm running. I can run through bouncing betties as long as I run through them. I got the suppressor on. As long as I'm getting double kills, it's going to continue to feed my magazine. So overall, this is going to synergize all together really well, and you're going to be a walking, like I said, super soldier. The benefit is if you do run in teams, if some of your teammates want to run recon, that actually makes it super beneficial. Back in the day in Modern Warfare 3, that was a huge deal. People would run support for you. So you could definitely do that now if you're running a squad. Whoever the best person is probably going to be using this basic training, which is Specialist, and then basically the rest of the team is going to be tearing it up so they can bring in those recon planes in this mode or in other modes. It really just depends on how you're going to play. So right now it's starting to spawn people in. We already got a decent start. I see the guy go that way. I'm going to push around just because I don't have a good feeling. Anytime that little scrambler comes on, it's like there's a little bit of worry around. So this guy comes right at me. I go ahead and absolutely destroy him. I don't know, my teammate's holding down that sight line. And you'll see he'll just sit there. Luckily, he doesn't actually shoot his gun, but he ends up getting killed. Oh, no, he is shooting his gun, right? So he comes around. I end up having to finish off what he didn't even move from his spot. Look at him, just still standing there. Like, I don't know who people, how people learn to play that way, but that is how they play. So you can see right here, he takes out my teammate. I come back around, absolutely melt him. Already on a 10 streak. It's only 17 kills. I'm already on a 10 streak. And then we got to deal with these dang. I have to run away because I can't kill him. Basically, I'm not equipped to do it. There's nothing, no counter to it. So I think these shields are a little bit annoying, but at the end of the day, we're going to have to deal with them. They're not going to get rid of them. They're not going to nerf them. I would almost bet money that they're not going to nerf them, but we'll see on that. Hopefully they do, but I don't envision it happening. They're going to tell you, oh, well, you could just nade them. Well, then I have to run Expeditionary so I can always have nades. But at the end of the day, that's one of those things. So right here, I'm just positioned right here. I see my 2 teammates on the right, holding down that right lane, and then I saw that guy back at mid. or on the left side. So now I'm rotating back around. I noticed my teammate was shooting somebody over here, and then as soon as he shoots, I kind of looking, waiting until he peeks out, and then I'm just gonna clean him up. So I also saw a second one, and then I absolutely melt that guy. I see my teammate get killed on that left side now behind me. So I'm looking kind of push through, because if I rotate back, I got to kind of peek already ready for him. I know that there was a guy on this right side, so I go ahead and absolutely melt him. Again, this is with the suppressor. A lot of people say the gun's weak. You just got to be heavily accurate with it. The problem right now in the game is a huge meta is pushing for a lot of people to run with shotguns, which kind of eliminates the SMG play for me personally, because they just come around the corner, or they're just camping there. They hit you once, you body them 3 times to the chest, and they absolutely destroy you because it takes 4 or 5 or even 6 shots to kill. So that's one of the big reasons I don't actually like using shotguns at all. I think they're completely unbalanced, just because a very low skilled player who isn't in the right position, who uses a gun, even though they take deaths, they typically go negative. That's why I said they're a lower skill, not in the right position. Absolutely melted that dude. Look at this shield, ends up wasting more clips. Luckily I had the double kill thing, so I push out of here. I know someone was on a radar. I go ahead and take out the shield guy again. I jump up, looking around, and I'm positioning myself right here, because I feel like there's gonna be a couple coming from the left side. It looks like my teammate's in the window on my side, so my back should be covered from that right side. Anyone crossing mid. So I push around, look around, and then there's another guy coming up behind me. So I'm going over here, kind of pushing through spawn, going back around this way, just to kind of make sure that this middle's clear. Take that guy out. I turn around, I saw this guy on the mini map, so I'm coming back around. So I'm playing really fast and moving around the map pretty fast. So right now, you know, I'm on a 20 streak. I got that relentless medal. I'm looking at the mini map. It looks like there's 3 teammates at mid. So I'm watching this left side. You can see my 3 teammates at mid. One guy's in the window, not even looking out the window. And then there's 2 guys in the building, kind of looking, peeking, and watching that right side. One of my teammates just ran through mid. I'm taking out this left side, focus on that. And somehow, somebody crossed all the way through mid, didn't get any hit markers, and absolutely destroyed me. I had no way of reacting to that. I had my teammates right here absolutely doing nothing. So I actually died, I think 100% right there. Teammate, you trust them, and that's what they'll do to you. So either way, it doesn't take anything away from the gameplay, because I end up going back off. Look at how crazy this thing does. It absolutely destroyed that guy. Coming around here, I get this dude in the back, doesn't even know I'm there. Hit fire this dude, destroyed. Come out through here. I see another guy. I'm going to take him out too. So basically, you can go beast mode with this thing. I already got my thing back all the way back up to full. Took both of those guys out. My teammates are just shooting. They're not actually getting hit markers, I guess. One guy on my team got a couple kills there. And then I'm repositioning. My teammate's getting in a fight with this guy and can't seem to land a shot. But it turns out the guy had a shield. So the shield's more annoying than anything, because they could just post up, eat bullets, and then kind of throw you off your game, because you're focused on trying to kill them. You end up getting flanked from somewhere around. Somebody else hears your bullets, or whatever the case is. So I reposition here, end up taking this guy out, and pretty much that's the end of the match. I'm going to map this fool right here as soon as I come around the corner, and that's the end of the match. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy the video at all, remember to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, turn those notifications on, and we'll see you on the next time. Thank you for watching. As always, have a great day.